It. Team Youngest in Charge, we made it once again. Many of you will be resonating to my story. Many of you have seeked me with your blessings. Many of you have sent your love over the last years as we have got more success. But today, I really want to talk to the newcomers, the ones that are here for the very first time. You will be able to resonate and take away many, many things from the stories that many, many great leaders will share, and I will be sharing some of the great strategies that will help to move your business forward in the next 12 months. First of all, I would like to appreciate our great team and our great MCs for putting up the energy and putting up this great event. Let's have a clap for them, please. I don't have a very big story yet because I'm making one, but if I have to sum up my story in one line, I'm an ordinary guy with an extraordinary vision. When everybody seems to be that it is impossible, we said that yes, it is possible. Many of the quotes that you read, that you will hear, you'll be feel like, I know it, but if you know it, why are you not implementing it? All the answers to all of your questions are here that you will get in next 3 days, but it's just up to you that how much you want to seek and how much you want to implement and move your business forward over the next 12 months. This convention will give you a lot of motivation, but most importantly, I want each and every one of you to focus on a more important thing, which is the vision. Take the motivation, it will stay with you for a couple of hours or maybe a couple of days or a couple of weeks, but it will take the vision with you that where you want to take your business over the next 12 months, a year, 2 years, 3 years, that is what will always keep moving your business forward. This convention will be life-changing as well for many of you. We are creating history right here, right now. Since I started Experior in 2019, we have seen a very, very big change in everything. So you are a part of history. Be blessed. Congratulate yourself for taking the decision to be here. But many of you, when you came here this morning, you may have felt less motivated. You may have felt some doubts, standing up to every speaker. That's why when I came in, I saw many of you were standing. You're like, yeah, another one. Right? I know. I have been in your shoes and you feel it. But after running multiple companies and multiple ventures very successfully, one thing that I have learned is that you don't have to like everything in the business. And the moment I realized it, it clicked my mind. I started being more motivated, less doubt, started doing things that I was supposed to do. What I'm supposed to do? Show up in the training, show up to the conventions, and be present and be on the move. So I'll be talking about vision to victory, because vision is the most important thing in your life and in this business that will take you a step forward and make you victorious. So is everybody here to win? Raise your hands if you want to win in this business. Still many don't, right? That's okay. But you will start thinking about it, start believing it that you can win once you have a vision. Vision about your business, that where you want to take it. A lump sum of the industry, the financial industry is about $25 trillion, and life and health insurance industry is $5 trillion. All of us sitting in this room will get a pie of it, a piece of it. But it depends on your action that you will take in the next 6 months or 12 months, that how much you can take out of it. Some will get more, some will get less, but it will all depend on the action, on the vision, on the blueprint that you will create for your business from this convention. Do you have dreams? Raise your hands if you have it. Okay, some of you don't, that's okay. But the ones that have it, do you know how demanding is it? What does it require you to do? Are they challenging or are they easy? Hard, right? It feels like I have to do this, I have to do this, I have to do a lot. But write this down if you know your dream, that in how much time you want to achieve your dreams. Write it down for yourself. You want to achieve it in 1 year, 3 years, 5 years, 10 years, whatever the time is, just write it down for yourself. How many of you are obsessed with your dreams? I'm very obsessed. Thank you. 1, 2, 3, couple of you. Perfect. I'm very obsessed. Right? I don't want to go into my story, but this was the only reason I was and I am obsessed about my dreams, that I'm able to achieve all the goals and everything. It may seem easy that he's lucky. Yes, I was lucky. But if you want to be lucky, you have to put in the work. You have to have that blueprint. Seeing is believing. I want every dreamer to close your eyes. If you're not a dreamer, it's okay. But everybody else, close your eyes. Now think about your dream life. What kind of car are you driving? What kind of home are you living in? How many licenses do you have? What is the income that are you earning? Does it feel good? Come to the real life. Does it feel good? It will, right? So that's where it starts from. But to achieve those dreams, you will have to rebuild your identity. All of us, when we start in this industry, we start with an identity. When I was a little kid, I'm still a kid for many, right, Mauro? But when I was a cute little one, I'm not cute that more anymore. But when I was a kid, when my mother or my father used to introduce me to somebody, they used to say, yes, he's very shy. And I used to think, okay, I'm shy. And every time, whenever somebody was speaking, I used to just sit down that, I'm shy, I cannot speak. Because that was my identity. And many of you are living with that identity that was built by your parents, maybe your siblings, your cousins, or your friends. But if you want to be successful in this industry and you want to achieve your dreams, you have to rebuild that identity. You have to rebuild yourself, that how you want to be known. 5 years ago, if you will meet anybody that knows me and you tell them that I'm speaking in front of 1,000 people, they'll be like, you're kidding me. Right? But this is the identity that I wanted to change, and I have changed, and I want all of you to change this identity for yourself. So there are 4 types of people, but I'll focus on 2 for the time's sake: 80%ers and 1%ers. If you look at the bottom line, the 80%ers, they start at 2. It's somebody who's FA, starting in the business, is very excited. Now they got the license, they're making money. They go up to 6. Now they got a good paycheck, $5,000, $10,000, $15,000, and now they relax. They come down to 1. There's another problem, especially with our generation, that we are very confused between you only live once or you should make your life. When you see your friends on Instagram and Snapchat, always traveling and posting good pictures, you're like, I should be there. But you're making your business. Don't be confused among it. And then again, when you go down, you don't have money, you're like, no. You attend a convention, you're very much motivated, you want to do better things, then you do it again and you have that spike, but again, then you come down. But if you look at the 1%ers, they start at 8, they go to 9.5, but they stick around 8. And I want all of you to be that 1%er. All of us, we start in 80%, but then we move to the 20%ers, then 10%ers, and then 1%ers. What is your most hardworking day? How many hours can you work? If anybody wants to say, how many hours in a day you want to work in the business? Or you work? 10, 12, 15? But to be honest, nobody cares about your hardworking days. Or your success in the business doesn't depend on your most hardworking days. It depends on your worst days. That how do you perform, how do you keep up with yourself and with your team, with your business when you are at your lowest point. Those days, those 30, 60, 90, 6 months, those are the days that make you or destroy your business. I have a 3-step formula: speed, time, and focused effort. You should know your time, that in how much time you want to go to your goals, and then you should have a time interval that how much hours you want to work in a day. And third, focused effort. It's not that real estate is booming, I should get real estate license. Mortgage, people are renewing mortgages, I should get mortgage license. Focused effort. That's how you get successful in any business. For the sake of my time, reach your full potential. The business must matter to you. If this business Experior doesn't matter to you, you will not be successful. It should be everything to you, and you will be able to achieve everything that you want to. Use systems that make you more productive, define hard work. Hard work doesn't mean that if you're sitting in the office for 10, 12 hours watching Netflix, that's not hard work. Hard work is even if you're in the office for 4 hours, you're focused, working on your goals, making calls, attending trainings, that's the hard work. And then compete up and don't be afraid. Even if you're an ED, compete up. When we started in the industry, I used to look up, they are my ideals, Mauro, Darren, Frank, Baljeet, Dror, Zaki. I always used to look at their numbers. They were quite big, but in 5 years, I have started competing and I feel like, okay, Mauro, I'm coming. So, at the end, there is no finish line. Anybody that is looking for the finish line, that I have to just work this much, and then I will be retired, there is no finish line. Warren Buffett hasn't stopped. Jamie Prickett hasn't stopped. Frank DeLeo hasn't stopped, right? The only time you will see the finish line is when you see the ECG line goes blank. That's the point when you should focus on the finish line, right? Focus on your vision, focus on your dreams, and you will be victorious. And I want all of you to be 1%ers and be successful in this business. Thank you and have a great rest of the day.